What's up guys, how you doing? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today we are back once again on Dungeon RNG, and this time we are going to be getting on top of the leaderboards. Since if we scroll down to the bottom of the leaderboard, as you can see, I am already on it. But obviously 197th place, that isn't exactly, a really good spot to be in. So we are going to be trying to get to hopefully top 50, maybe even top 10 if we are lucky. Fingers crossed by the end of the video we are going to be able to get there. But quickly, before I jump into today's video, just want to quickly say, if you do end up enjoying it and want to see more, then feel free to drop a like and sub down below. Also for today's video, I'm going to be setting up a like goal once again. So for today's video, can we hit 50 likes? If we can, I think that would be absolutely amazing. But anyways, that's enough of all of that. Let's jump right into today's video. So first things first, what exactly are we going to need to get on the leaderboard? Well, if we quickly head on over to my swords, as you can see, since the last video I have gotten quite a few more. I mean, currently my best one is now 5.5 million, and if I'm not mistaken, in last video my best one was like 1 in 50,000 or something like that. So yeah, you could definitely say I got really lucky. Now, apart from that, I've also been grinding out a bunch of these relics over here, since they are pretty OP. I mean, for example, the one that I have on right now, as you can see, it gives +3 luck and 50% roll speed. And actually, if I'm not mistaken, I can craft even better ones. I can't craft this one yet with 5 luck and 50% roll speed. That would be really good. But I can craft this one, the +5 luck. Now, I don't think I'm actually going to craft this just yet, since I'm pretty sure I'd rather craft this one, since although it gives a little bit less luck, it gives me a nice 100% extra roll speed, which if we convert it to a multiplier, if I'm not mistaken, it's like a 2x increase, which is pretty insane. And plus, they use swords, which are relatively ones which I don't really use anyways. I mean, as I said, I have 1 in 5.5 million. I'm not going to be using this one in 96k anytime soon. So you know what, to start off the video, we are going to be crafting this and equipping it immediately. Now you might be asking, okay, you're still at rank bronze 2, which is at the moment the one just before the very worst one. I'm sure you can progress, right? And yes, you'd be absolutely correct. I can practically take out everyone here with relatively ease. But obviously, the higher that we progress, getting the higher ranks, for example, silver, gold, master and whatnot, those guys are going to have some pretty insane swords. Like if we have a look over here at the rarest rolls, some people have 1 in billions. And even scrolling down to the very bottom, their highest rolls are better than what I managed to get. So yeah, hopefully you guys get the idea now. If I want to get to the top of the leaderboard, I need to hit the jackpot. So apart from upgrading my relics, I am probably going to be running around as well, getting some of these luck potions as well. Since although they don't really give that much luck and they don't really last very long, I'm sure that A, it will build up over time. So for example, if I have +1 luck, for example, 5 hours, I'm sure that would come in really handy. Plus as well, I'm sure that in the future, even if I don't use the potions, they are going to be using some other features. For example, it might be used over here at this sword in the stone, or maybe underground right over here. But obviously this is once again saying soon, so you guys get the idea. Now I think what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be standing here for around 24 hours and do the usual where I cut back every few hours or so, give you a quick update on what exactly I managed to get. And as well, whilst I'm doing so, I'll just keep on fighting, press the reset button, and that way we'll be able to progress. So I guess for the time being, let me just quickly put on my auto clicker, let me stand here for a little bit, and I'll be seeing you guys in around an hour. And okay, there we go, we are now back at the 1 hour mark, and if we have a look at my inventory right now, I got really lucky and got myself a 1 in 8.5 million. And you can tell that it's really rare because as of this very moment, only 8 of them exist. So that makes it really, really cool. Apart from that, I don't think I really got anything else significant, but maybe I managed to get myself enough swords to make myself some shinies. Yes, I did. So let's just quickly select all of them just to see if maybe one of them ends up being, as good as some of the other swords that I have. So let's fuse. Yes, I want to do it. This is part of a relic recipe you didn't complete yet. Do you want to fuse it? Yes, sure, yes. And there we go. Now having a look at our inventory once again, did any of them get to the very top? No, we got some 1 in 40,000, 1 in 66k, 1 in 80k. However, we didn't manage to craft anything that's over 1 in a million. Now apart from that, if we head on back over to the relics over here, I'm pretty sure we can almost craft some of them that are really good. For example, there's this one, 5.5 luck and a 100% roll speed. All I need is this one in 750k, which obviously compared to my one in 8.5 million, this is like 10 times less rare or more common. So yeah, hopefully by the end of today's video, we'll be able to craft this. We're also missing this one in 2 million, which is once again 4 times more common than what we already have. So once again, we should be able to get this. Then there's also this one, which I don't think we're going to get, just because, you know, 1 in 3 million is very, very rare. But hey, you never know. I might be lucky, I might not be lucky. We'll just have to see. Now, I think that's enough of the blacksmith. Just to point out some other things, if you have a look at my elo right now, I have gone up quite a lot. And as well, my number could have been much higher, but I'm not really like focusing too much on this, since as you can see, now that I'm at, I think this is bronze 3, yeah, bronze 3. Everyone's practically in the millions now, so obviously progressing is going to be really hard from here. But hey, in the end, all I have to do is just press fight, make sure my auto attack is on, and then just, you know, AFK for like 1 minute, less than a minute, and then I either win or lose. But anyways, this was the 1 hour mark. I'll see you guys at around the 4 hour mark. And okay, we are now back at the 4 hour mark, and unfortunately, this time around, we did not get anything good. Like, the only things that we got were some, you know, relatively useless swords. There's still rainbow, which I guess is pretty cool. That means if I continue getting, you know, like 98 more of these rainbows, I'll be able to make a void sword. And if we just have a quick look over here, just for context, if I was to, for example, turn this warrior blade into the void version, it would be 1 in 20 million. Now that would definitely come in really handy, especially when it comes to, you know, fighting in the PvP zone, and as well doing the normal levels that, you know, you need to do in order to unlock different rewards. Speaking of rewards, I can actually take part in this dungeon reward over here, which will give me a guaranteed shiny every 100 rolls, which is not too bad. And if we have a look at all the other rewards, are there any significant ones? No, the rest of them are relics, but getting this one over here for a guaranteed shiny, let's get that right now. So speed running through, we are now already at the boss, and okay, he's doing how much damage? Like 100k each hit, which is not too bad at all. I have almost 10 million HP, and just like that, we already managed to get the reward. Now, something else which I do want to point out, just in case, you know, you're playing this game and you are grinding, you know, to get on the leaderboards yourself, highly recommend as soon as possible, try crafting yourself this piercing light, because it is going to be giving you an extra 100% attack speed, which, if you don't know what that means, in a multiply, it is a 2x attack speed bonus, which, if I'm not mistaken, will basically make your battle power almost double, since, you know, you're hitting twice as fast. So you know what, let's quickly put it to the test right now by going through the rest of these levels, and let's see how far we're able to get. If my hypothesis is right, we'll be able to get to at least 17. So this is going to be level 14 completed, followed by level 15 being completed, then level 16 being completed, just barely. We only have 2 million HP out of 10 million. So yeah, it does seem like we are going to be maxing out at level 17. Yeah, we're able to only get the boss to half HP, but that's really close. All we need is a slightly better sword, which would give us slightly more HP, you know, around, this needs to be like 7 million. And then once we have that, we'll be able to take out level 17 and maybe even level 18 once it comes out. But anyways, let's quickly put back on our Death Note relic. Let's get back to rolling, and I'll see you guys at around the 12-hour mark. Alright, there's a lot of stuff that I need to explain to you guys, because quite a lot of stuff has happened. Number one, we are not at the 12-hour mark, we are actually at the 24-hour mark. And the reason being is because for some reason my footage got like corrupted or something, like it completely bugged out. The audio was really bad, the video was like 1 FPS per second. And unfortunately, I didn't notice until lots and lots of hours later. But that's completely fine, since nothing really happened at the 12-hour mark. I mean, if you have a look at my swords, I still have these two as my best ones. I think I got a few like relatively okay ones, like 2 1 in 4 millions, 2 1 in 3 millions, but unfortunately nothing to overthrow our current top 2. And that was pretty much it. I mean, we didn't manage to get any of the swords needed to craft some of these other items. However, that was until around the 21st hour, where I did manage to actually craft this one, the Majesty, which is slightly better than my Death Note, you know, same roll speed bonus, but it has like an extra 2 luck. So yeah, with that now equipped, I now have a bunch of extra luck, which means if I were to continue rolling over and over, I now have a higher chance of getting something better than 1 in 8.5 million. But anyways, let's have a look and see our final results. Obviously, you can already see where I am at the moment. 48th place, which, you know what, in my opinion, it is a little bit disappointing. I was hoping to at least get somewhere close to the top 20, but then again, I did notice how at the beginning of the challenge I was already like all the way up at like the 40th place, and within the span of 24 hours a bunch of people have been grinding this game. So obviously, you know, top 50 plus was getting really tough to progress in, and obviously all of these guys have like 1 in hundreds of millions, and my puny 1 in 8.5 million sword, it stands no chance against those. So yeah, sorry to disappoint any of you if you were hoping that I would be, you know, first place or something, but who knows, maybe in a future video. Now when it comes to what is left to grind out in this game, I mean, I just need to continue rolling. I need to complete the 17th dungeon, and then I guess all that's really left to do is to collect potions, wait for the next update, unlock the final relics and whatnot, and then pretty much we would be maxed out. Now obviously, if you do want to see more videos on this game, you know exactly what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button with notifications on, and also feel free to join my Discord server. It is going to be linked in the description. But anyways, that's going to be it for the video. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out, everybody.